So last Saturday, my friends and I decided to have our first ever fancy dinner night. The plan was simple: pick a recipe we'd never tried, cook it together, and pretend we were on one of those wholesome cooking shows where nobody sets anything on fire. We settled on this trendy-sounding dish called soulful stew, which, according to the food blog, would lift our spirits and bring us closer together. The ingredient list was mostly normal stuff: potatoes, onions, spices, but then, halfway down, it said, "Add a pinch of good vibes." We all laughed at first, assuming it was a typo, but then Sarah, who takes her food blogs very seriously, said, "No, guys, it's probably, like, a metaphor. We should really mean it." That's when things got weird. Each of us had a different idea of what good vibes actually meant. Jake tried to start a group meditation in the living room, chanting, Om, Yum, at the top of his lungs. Meanwhile, Priya began scrolling through her phone, insisting that playing Lizzo at full blast would infuse the stew with positivity. And then there was Alex, who just started aggressively high-fiving everyone, shouting, "Feel the energy, people. Feel it." The kitchen turned into a circus. Someone was humming, another person was dancing, and Sarah was frantically waving a sage stick over the pot, nearly setting off the smoke alarm. By the time we actually got around to cooking, all the good vibes had pretty much evaporated. Jake was sulking in the corner because nobody wanted to join his second guided meditation. Priya and Alex were in a heated argument over whether Truth Hurts or Juice was more appropriate for stew making. And Sarah was googling "Can negative energy curdle potatoes?" while side-eyeing the rest of us like we were the reason her chakras were blocked. The stew itself looked like something you'd serve at a haunted house: gray, lumpy, and somehow both burnt and raw. We finally sat down to eat, but nobody could taste anything except bitterness, emotional and otherwise. As we poked at our bowls in silence, Jake sighed and said, "Well, next time the recipe calls for a pinch of good vibes, let's just use salt."